This is IntoMobile at CES 2010, and we are looking at yet another Ford announcement called a MyFord Touch.
Yeah, so this is the new MyFord Touch system, and it's a whole new way to interact with your vehicle. You can see that there's new screens, there's new interfaces, there's new ways of controlling all of your information. What we have in front of the driver here in the cluster, there's two full LCD screens, full color, and they interact with these 5-way controllers you can see here on the wheel. Now what's great about the 5-way controller is that people understand it immediately. It's something that they've used previously on gaming controls, on remote controls, on your cell phones. So as soon as they see it, they know how to use it. That's important to us because we want it to be simple and we want it to be intuitive and we want them to understand immediately how to interact with their system. Over on the left-hand side screen, you can see your traditional driver information, but what we've included now is you can choose how much information you want to see. So if you want something kind of complex, you want to see some gauges, or if you want to go to something really simple, you can do that too. So that way every user, depending on how much information you want, is going to be happy with the system. On the right-hand side, we've got our 4 main areas of your big hitters for what people want to get to quickly and easily. And you can see that they're color-coded. So we've got entertainment, phone, navigation, and climate. And those 4 main areas of information match the 4 corners that you can see here in the center stack on your touch screen. And the great thing about using color as a way to show where you're at is that with one quick glance, you know where you're at in both systems. So if I've got red up here, I know that it's entertainment, while I've got blue up in my cluster, and I can tell that it's climate. So in the cluster, we've just got kind of a subset, quick things that you'd be able to do from the wheel using the buttons. So you could, in temperature and fan, you could do quick things like that. But all your more complex features are going to be located over here. So you were talking about the mobile apps that you're bringing into the vehicle. So here's our entertainment system, and once you brought a mobile app into the vehicle, it would actually become one of the sources here. So you would see USB move down the list, and Pandora would show up there. So it fully integrates, and actually what's great about it is it looks similar to the other screens. So it doesn't look out of place. It matches the interface that they've already learned how to use. So what the Pandora app looks like, I don't have it to show you, but I can explain it. So you would be able to see your album art, and you'd be able to see your artist and all that information. And basically what we've done is we've just changed the words on the buttons to match what Pandora would like us to use. And of course it's going to be thumbs up, it's going to be thumbs down.
Right.
So you're going to see that. You're going to be able to interact with it the way you would on your computer. The other thing you can do is use voice to interact with it. Just making it easier and simpler, safer for the driver. We definitely don't want them fiddling with their phone to use Pandora. So being able to integrate it into the vehicle just makes everything easier.
I'm curious about the graphical interface here. How much control will application developers have over that? Is it going to be kind of stuck in this particular format, or?
So there's templates that are going to be available. We want it to look like it goes with the system. We want it to match what we're doing. So there would be templates that it would have to fall into, so that it basically goes with the rest of the system.
Okay, cool. So what other phone functions do you have built in here? And also, I'm curious, how does Ford Sync fit into this whole new...
Sure, let me take you to the Sync Services screen.
Sure.
So within Sync Services, you've learned about some of the new features. Here's where you would be able to get your turn-by-turn, your personalized news stories, and all that fun stuff. So this is one of the areas, but of course Sync works for your phone, it works for your entertainment. It's really throughout the vehicle that you're going to be able to get to those features. One of the great things that it is enabling, while you're in park, you can actually get to a web browser now, so you can get online, you can get to the internet. You can bring it in through your mobile device, and then if you're in park, you can browse just like you would from your home computer.
Nice. Oh yeah, you guys have the mobile broadband built in here too, right?
Yeah, so we actually also have the ability, if you get a mobile broadband card, you could plug it into your USB drive here, and also get the internet in the vehicle that way. And what's great about this is it actually allows the entire vehicle to have internet access, so that your backseat passengers would be able to access as well.
That's cool. Can you use a smartphone as tethered modem for the same kind of function?
That is a question I would have to refer back to our Sync.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tethering? Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So can we take a look at more of the phone functions from the right side here?
Yeah, see, we don't have a lot of the phone. I don't have a phone actually hooked up right now.
Okay.
So it would tell you that you're not connected and you should hook something up.
But it has all the same hands-free functions as Sync?
Yeah, so you would be able to you'd be able to get to a subset of your phone features in the cluster. Again, we only want to let them do things that would be quick and easy. So you could get to like a list of received calls or something like that. You always have voice control though. So anything with Sync, if you want to call somebody, you can always use the voice button here on the wheel and say, you know, call home. And then it would be able to do that. So the great thing about the voice activation is you don't have to restrict that while people are driving. It's something that's easy that they can always do. The system is actually recognizing natural speech so that you don't have to remember a long chain of commands to get to what you want. You can just speak it naturally and kind of use your best guess, and you're going to be right in the majority of the time.
Cool. So that is, sorry, what's it called again?
The new MyFord Touch.
The new MyFord Touch. Great. Well, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Ambient lighting.